Welcome to the project demonstration of design and development of mini inverter by using RLC pulse circuits. So here we are using RLC oscillator to generate the 50 Hz pulses, and that will be given as pulse signal input to these two MOSFETs. So here the MOSFET purpose is we are providing the 12 volts 1 amp DC power supply, but from the RLC oscillator we can get 12 volts AC with lower current. So in order to convert that 12 volts AC 50 Hz signal to 12 volts AC 1 amp current, that will be done by these two MOSFETs. Means these two MOSFETs will act as a switch between the step up transformer and 12 volts 1 amp battery. So whenever the RLC circuits on and off these MOSFETs, the 12 volts DC 1 amp is converted into 12 volts AC 1 amp, and that will be step up to the 230 volts AC 50 Hz of frequency with the help of this step up transformer. So on this inverter circuit we can observe the capacitor and one more resistor and next inductor. So inductor nothing but L, resistor R, capacitor is C. So it's a RLC oscillator. So the main purpose, the main definition of the oscillator is without giving any input signal it will generate the signal. So nothing but here we are going to provide anything signal to that. So we are providing only DC source. So the DC nothing but zero frequency. So that will be converted into 12 volts AC 50 Hz frequency done by this oscillator circuit. So here we are providing the 12 volts DC power supply from this rechargeable battery. So this battery pack consists of 3 4 volt 1 amp batteries are in series. So we will get 12 volt 1 amp. So which is a rechargeable battery. In order to recharge that battery we need to provide the 12 volts DC to charge a battery from this RPS circuit. So by providing 230 volts AC input to this transformer, so which will step down the 230 volts AC to 12 volts of AC. So here we are using this as a step down transformer to convert the 230 volts AC to 12 volts AC. So here this is the step up transformer which will take 12 volts AC and provide as a 230 volts AC signal. So once we provide the 230 volts AC input to the transformer, so 230 volts AC to 12 volts of AC, and that is input to this regulated power supply board. On this board we can see the 4 diodes which will act as a bridge rectifier. So which will convert the 12 volts AC to 12 volts pulsating DC. To remove the pulses, there we are using the smoothing purpose capacitor, that is 1000 microfarad. So which will take the pulsating DC input and provide us the smooth DC output. So which is sufficient to charge our battery. So there we are using the 2 diodes extra. So the 2 diodes purpose is they are acting as a unidirectional current flow purpose. Means as we know that diode will block the current in reverse bias, allow the current in forward bias. So these 2 diodes are in forward bias from the capacitor output to the battery, in reverse bias from the battery to the capacitor. Means whenever the battery is fully charged, so it will block the current flow from the battery to the charging circuits. In that way we can protect the charging circuits whenever it is fully charged. So it will take at least 4 to 6 hours to be fully charged. After that automatically these diodes block the current flow from the charging circuits to the battery. So after time completion you can just switch off the power supply to the charging circuits. And now when we on the switch, so 12 volts DC input to this oscillating circuits parallelly to the MOSFETs, and the MOSFETs will get the trigger pulses from this oscillator circuits. Means they will switch on this MOSFETs. So the converted AC signal from DC is input to the step up transformer. So you should step up that and give as an input to the AC load. So let us see the demonstration. Right, so as we are using the AC load here, so it's AC LED lamp, so which will take the AC input and provide the DC output to this LEDs inside this bulb.